Now the first step is to try DirectX 11 or Vulkan. Now for this, open File Explorer, go to Documents, and then open My Games folder. Now open Path of Exile 2. Now over here you can see this config file. Make a right click, open with Notepad. Now over here you can see renderer type is equal to DirectX 12, so you can set it to 11 and then go to File, save it. Now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can try Vulkan this time. So just type in Vulkan. So instead of DirectX 11 or 12, type in Vulkan, go to File, click on Save, and then you can launch the game and then check. Launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So try Vulkan. If that does not work, you can even try DirectX 12, and then you can go to File, Save, and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. Next step is to set multi-threading to disabled. Now again, you can go to the same location, open this config file, and then scroll down, and you will find multi-threading. So you can just Control F, just find out multi-threading. So here you can see engine underscore multi-threading underscore mode. Now for instead of enabled, you can just type in disabled and then go to File, click on Save. Now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to delete the config file. So for this, again, go to File Explorer, go to Documents, My Games, Path of Exile 2, make a right click on this config file, and then you can delete this file. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game. When you delete it, all the saved settings will be lost. If that does not work, delete the complete folder, so you can go back, but you will lose all the saved settings. So you can delete it, delete Path of Exile 2. Once deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to verify the game files. Now this is important, so make a right click on the game, select properties, go to installed files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Next step is to set Windows Power Plan to Power Saver. Now for this, you can just type in Control Panel in Windows search box and then go to Control Panel. Now go to Hardware and Sound and then go to Power Options. Now over here you will see Power Saver option. So you will see Power Saver like this. So select Power Saver, save it, and then launch the game and then check. You can even try balanced or high performance and check which one is working fine for you. Next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now for this, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select Manage, now click on Browse Local Files. It will take you to the game installation folder. Now over here, make a double click and launch the game using the exe file. So instead of launching the game from Steam, you can just launch the game from game installation folder. So just make a double click over here and launch the game. If that does not work, you can make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program over here and select Windows 8. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Hit apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, you can put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. You can even try Windows 7 over here, hit apply, and then click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. You can do the same thing with this exe file. So you can go to properties and you can first of all you can try run as administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, in that case you can try this, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK. If that does not work, try Windows 7, hit apply, click on OK. If that does not work, disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from here. So when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, then in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, make a right click, and then uncheck all these boxes, and then make sure that you hit apply, click on OK, and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows Security, in that case you can open Windows settings, go to privacy and security in Windows 11, in Windows 10, go to update and security, and then click on Windows Security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the bottom you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through controlled folder access, click on yes to allow, and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So if the game installed in C drive, open C drive, program file 686. Now open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder, open the game folder, select these two exe file. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, select this second file, open it. Now type in control panel and then go to control panel, system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, change settings at the top, click on allow another app, click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. And select the exe file, click on open. Now click on add. Again click on allow another app, browse, and this time select this second exe file, open, and then click on add. In my case the game is already added. Once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website, scroll down, select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. Click on find. Now on this page, you will see the latest graphic card driver over here. And then click on view. Now you will see the download option. Click on download. And once the download is complete, you can run this exe file. Once you run this exe file, click on yes to allow and then click on OK. Then you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue. And then select custom option over here. And then click on next. And then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check over here. And then you can click on next. Let the installation complete. Once this is complete, then restart your computer. Restart is a must. After the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Now AMD users, first of all, uninstall the current graphic card driver and then restart your computer and then go to AMD website, select your graphic card and then install the latest graphic card driver and then again restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now this is important. So make sure that you run the game on your discrete graphic card. So type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then go to graphics settings. Now over here click on add desktop app and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, scroll down and find the game in the list. Once the game is added, now click on this down arrow and over here you can see GPU preference. Set it to high performance. You will see your graphic card over here. Select high performance and then scroll up. Once again, click on add desktop app. Select the second exe file, click on add. Again, scroll down and find the exe file. Again, this is the one. So drop down and then select your high performance graphic card. Once it is done, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to roll back graphics driver. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So I'm showing for NVIDIA. You can go to graphic card NVIDIA website and select your graphic card from the list. Select the right operating system, find, and then click on view. And then you can scroll down over here and then click on view more version. And for many users, switching back to 566.03 has worked. So the GeForce Game Ready driver. So right now it's 566.14. If this does not work for you, not GeForce Game Ready driver, if this does not work for you, then you can try to install this 566.03. Click on view and then download it. And then once the download is complete, you can run the exe file and make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Go for clean installation, and then you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to run update Windows to the latest version. Now this is important, so go to Windows settings, go to Windows update or update in security, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Now still not working. For many users, rolling back to 23H2 has worked. So in my case, WINVER, and you can check which version you have. So I have version 24H2. So if you can roll back to 23H2 if you want to. This is not like you have to. If you want, you can try this. For many users this has worked, so you can go to Windows Update and then go to Advanced option, and then you can go to Recovery, and if go back option is highlighted over here, you can click on go back, and you can just follow the on-screen instruction and read it carefully and then go for it. And then once it is done, you can log into the computer and then check. Next step is to turn off VPN. Now this has also worked for many players, so if you're using VPN, you can turn it off, close it, and then launch the game and then check. Now you can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game, but if you're able to launch the game, you can try these. So if you're able to launch the game first. So once you launch the game, you can go to options, and then over here go to graphics, and first of all you can try Vulkan. You can select Vulkan. Once you select Vulkan, save it. Once it is done, you can close it. You have to launch the game once again. So close it, exit, and then launch and then check. If that does not work, you can try different things, like you can go to, this time you can try DirectX 11, click on yes, and then the game will restart, and then you can check. If that does not work, you can even try DirectX 12 and then check. Uncheck multi-threading. So in the game, you can go to the game, so go to options once again, and then this time scroll down and then find multi-threading. So here you can see engine multi-threading. So if this is checked, you can uncheck it, and then you can click on save over here, and then you can close it, restart your game, and then check. Still not working, you can turn on or turn off VSync. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can find VSync over here. You can just, first of all, you can turn it off and then check. If that does not work, you can even turn it on and then check, and then lock the FPS. So scroll down and find FPS. So scroll down, and over here you can see foreground FPS cap. In my case, I will just set it to 60, and for background FPS cap also you can set it to 60 or maybe 30, and then you can save it, and then you can check. Now if NVIDIA Reflex is on, you can turn it off and then check. So once you turn it off, save it. Also try window mode and lower down graphics settings. So first of all, over here, if this is set to full screen, you can try window mode over here, and then click on keep changes. And then if the resolution is set to like 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more if you want, and keep changes, and then scroll down. Now over here, upscale mode. Now if you're using DLSS, NVIDIA DLSS, in that case you can set it to quality and then save it and then check. In my case, I will just set it to NIS default. For many user, default has worked, so you can try default and then check. Also lower down the graphics quality. Suppose everything is set to like high, you can set it to medium and then check. So sun quality, I'll set it to low, low, low. Also turn off dynamic resolution over here, and then in my case HDR is also off, and then save, and then you can check the performance. And you can even try like different gateway over here. So try different region over here and then you can check. Now it's still not working. The next step is to type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on it and then go to advanced, click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here, and over here put a check on automatically manage paging file size for all drives and then click on OK and then click on OK and then restart your computer. Restart your computer and then check. If that does not work, again type in view advanced system settings, click on it and then click on first settings, advanced, and then click on change. Uncheck this box, select the drive where the game is installed and then put a check on system manage size and then click on OK. Click on change and then uncheck this box system manage size and then click on set, click on OK and then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM, 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, OK, apply, OK, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and x64. So download x86 and then you can run this exe file. Click on it. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, click on install. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Make sure both the files are installed. Once installed, then you have to restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals or any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. If you have extra controller, sometimes we have extra controller connected or joystick connected, disconnected. Disable multiple monitor, try launching the game on single monitor. If you have any third-party application or services running, close it. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game and then check. Now if you have any other overlay application, like if you have Discord running, you can turn off overlay in Discord settings. If you're using GeForce Experience or maybe NVIDIA app, if you're using NVIDIA app, then you can open the app and then you can go to settings and then you can turn off NVIDIA overlay and then you can launch the game and then check. Or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking application, like if you have MSI Afterburner running, in that case you can just close MSI Afterburner. Now if you have a Riva Tuner runnings, like if you're using Riva Tuner, in that case you can just go over here, close MSI Afterburner, close Riva Tuner and then you can launch the game. Also if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model numbers. Like if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. Select your model number and then find the BIOS, latest BIOS, and install it. Now in case of laptop, make sure battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable during the BIOS update. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select manage. Now click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder and then delete the game folder and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive, any external drive, try to install the game to C drive. If the game is already installed to C drive, in that case you can try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run the game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.